Hi, this is Gerald Lynch for Tech Digest and Shiny Shiny. We are at the Samsung Galaxy S3 launch, and I'm going to very quickly talk you through the key specs. So I'm going to run through this. Right, so we've got a 4.8-inch HD Super AMOLED display. It's running off a 1.4 GHz quad-core processor, and it has ice cream sandwich version of Android as the operating system. On the rear, you've got an 8 megapixel autofocus camera. On the front, a 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera, which can also do HD video recording. There's 1080p full HD video recording on the rear as well. There's Bluetooth 4.0, Wi-Fi obviously. If you're a US user, you can get 4G as well as 3G connectivity. And if you're an old Samsung fan, you'll recognise that the Touch Wiz UI makes a return. In terms of battery life, you've got a 2100 mAh battery, which is pretty good going if you're familiar with the Motorola Razr Max, another handset that's also packing a pretty large battery. You're going to need that. You've got quite a bright, large display here, which is going to need a fair bit of power to keep it ticking over. So there's some more features going on under the hood here as well. Now, for instance, the camera app is looking very advanced. So, I don't know if you can see that on the camera okay. There's lots of sort of cool functionality they've got in here. There's like a burst shoot mode. The facial recognition is pretty impressive. So let's say that's your mum, that's your little kid, and that's your dad or whatever. It'll pick up their faces and it will automatically tag them by figuring out their faces. As well as that, from there you've also got the option to automatically share those pictures via email and text message and Facebook, social network, stuff like that. It's all quickly available to share. So head back inside. Now, if you've heard of sort of Android multitasking before, Samsung are taking it to quite an advanced level here. They've got a feature called pop-up play. So if I'm to go into, say, a video, if you bear with me while I find the video player app. Okay, video player. So let's say this colourful jumping into a swimming pool scene. Obviously, the display can play back really quite stunning visuals. It's a super HD Super AMOLED display. But now this is where things get really interesting. If I tap here and then tap down here, this is called the pop-up play button. I can then make a miniature version of the video appear on top of whatever else I'm doing on the phone. Drag it around. So let's say if I go to the web browser, or where's the web browser gone here? Okay, let's try something else. Let's try maps. It still sits on top, and I'm still dragging it around. You can go back. That's still there. Back. Out. And the video still plays on top. And if I want to go back to the video in full screen, bang, and you haven't missed a beat. There's also a voice recognition software, which obviously if you're an Apple user, you'll recognise things like Siri. So you can just try and find that. This is called S-Voice. So if I hold the button down, where's it gone? Let me try it. So it should work by going, "Hi Galaxy." No, not getting anything. There's a voice recognition app in here called S-Voice, and it works very similarly to Siri. Now I can't find it here, which is a little bit embarrassing. Oh, there we go, S-Voice. Right, let's give it a go. So let's say, what's the weather like in London today? So there you go, there's the forecast for Westminster. Sorry it took a little while to find, but there you have it. And you can also do things like set reminders, calendar events and stuff like that. It seems pretty accurate. It's a little bit difficult to tell in noisy launch event like this, hundreds of other journalists around. But it seems, you know, a decent match for Siri. Hopefully it will get good partners in terms of its information providers, and you'll be able to hopefully do more than you can do with Siri right now. We'll see how that pans out in the future. Obviously this is day one, but Samsung at the event have been pretty keen to share their software development kits to app developers. So who knows where this will go in the future. So anyway, I think that's pretty much a wrap for now, for a first hands-on look at the Samsung Galaxy S3. We'll have a full review on Tech Digest and Shiny as soon as we get the handsets. Our grubby little mitts on them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.